Hello there, Rabbi. Hope you're doing well today. As we speak, it's only a few more days to the start of Passover, less than a week. And you have a message for us.
What comes to mind is a quote from Yoda that I never get it quite right. What's the quote, Joe?
Do or do not. There is no try.
Do. Don't try to duplicate the Seder of your great grandfather or the Seder of the great Rebbe of Spotsylvania. The goal is to celebrate freedom, to acknowledge that freedom and respect for all people is important. That's our goal. And we have a Seder meal. You can't do it wrong. Let me say that again. You can attempt to duplicate some Disney Seder or a grandpa's Seder or a nostalgia Seder. You can attempt that, but that's not the goal. The goal is to sit down with family, with friends, with a stranger, to use the different elements and to live in the moment, because the Haggadah says to us, you were slaves in the land of Egypt. You were, you. So the whole Seder is to put us into a setting to respect, to understand. Now, obviously, we want to use the historic elements, bitter herbs and matzah, and a minimum of 4 cups of wine. That's a minimum. We want to follow all of that, and we want to have the Seder plate with the symbols on it. Okay, that makes sense. And we want it to be our Seder, to be 21st century Seder, to speak to us, because it won't, I won't have that feeling. The goal is to feel something. It's not a play. We're not acting. And too many people make themselves meshugadach.
But it doesn't hurt to try to do things. For example, I like to make my own gefilte fish if I have time that year. It's been 10 years since the last time I had time to make gefilte fish. But that doesn't mean that you can't try and do things like that, capture one element from your memory, from your childhood, to share and pass on to your family, especially to the younger people.
To quote Yoda, don't try. Make a decision. I'm either going to make gefilte fish or I'm not going to make gefilte fish. That's 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 the decision. We get into trouble because we punish ourselves, because we set goals we can't fill, and then it everything suffers from it. Just make a decision. There's nothing wrong with you decided I have enough time. I'm going to make it more elaborate. I don't have enough time. I'm going to have my Seder catered. It's all fine. I think I can't emphasize that enough, Joe, that we're the source of our own suffering. We're the source of ruining. Actually, we ruin the Seder because we're so worried about the the picayune, the little things. No, family, friends, the stranger. We're all going to have that feeling that we have been, and we are now, and we want to put our energy into effort into not letting it happen again. Let's have a family Seder. You know, there's a 30-second Haggadah, there's a 5-minute Haggadah, there's a 30-minute Haggadah, and there's a 24-hour Haggadah. There are those that would have us believe that more is better and more is right. Just not true. Just not true, Joe. What makes it important is that we feel it, we're into the moment, and we convey the meaning of persecution, and we respect and want to support freedom.
Well, I know what I want to support, Rabbi, and that's your advice. I look forward to our Passover Seder. I hope you enjoy yours, that we all have a good one. And to our listeners out there, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It ensures a happy Passover and it helps us out without costing you anything.
And if you haven't purchased our book, How to Be Jewish in 30 Seconds, there's an entire chapter on having a Passover Seder, and there's still time to get the book.